Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the last set will be solo casted by me. I hope you can cope with that, Kappa. We are on Jebel Pass, game number 1 between Reakly and Nico. Obviously, Reakly the favorite, but as usual, I want to cast all those round 2 games, or most of them. So definitely be interesting to see Nico playing his favorite battle group, how it looks like it is playing Coastals. Meanwhile, Reakly starting with an MG and tier 1. Shark had to leave, real life issue, like, you know, that's the deal when you have a family and are married. Freaking real life happened. Dexon played, sadly was not able to beat the mighty Tushkan. So we will do a little bit more of a relaxed and leaned back cast now. Like, if you have any questions, feel free to ask him. We might use this opportunity to go through stuff that you are interested in, like the tournaments, how to sign up, how to support us, or overall game things. I think things like that are always interesting to see. For example, how Nico used the retreat to minimize the walking path of the coastals. I'm not sure if that's such an important thing on Jebel Pass, but on some maps definitely a micro trick that you should use. Yeah, man, people, imagine having real life responsibility. Whereas, man, you don't want to see my fat ass. So, second infantry section on the way from Mr. Reakly. MG nicely positioned there. It's interesting to see how the meta shifts for the Brits currently. Like, people are more and more playing MG start instead of a second Royal Engineer. And I'm still not convinced that's the right call, because MG on a solo mission kind of screams, please outflank me, please push me off the map. But obviously, Reakly is only slightly better than me, Kappa. So, what he does is probably superior than my thought process. Nice mine over here. Those poor socks don't need heal. Really low HP, won't win any future infantry engagement. Basically can only be used for capping. And that's what I meant. MG gets forced off by a flank because there's no supporting unit. And here we go, we have again a small lag. Or a large lag. Here we go, we are back. Yeah, I think his map name is a little bit misleading. He's a map designer in the sense that he builds bunkers. So he's basically a map redesigner. He's not a map maker. So, cut off over here gets arrested. That's nice to see, actually. They're basically only capturing, man. They are so useless fighting-wise. So, tier 2 is on the way from Nico. Not that far off from the 2-1. He has decent map control. He's a map. Oh, map renovator also sounds good. Even better, I would say.
Trained and ready.
So, the boys over here. Flamer gets forced off. Infantry section. Coastals inside of the building. 20mm flak is on the way from Nico. No 2-1. Even though he could queue it now. Is it 30 or 35 fuel? Yeah, I see that problem. Even though Seppers, I would still say if maybe it's more map dependent than it was back in the days. But I still think double Seppers just for the capture speed and then try to get ambushes going is worth the idea, especially if you're playing with Dingo, just for more repair speed. But... and because of the flamer, right?
Royal Engineers trained and ready.
Because Reakly went flamer, he needed to get the second engineer soon anyways.
Fuel point.
For the sweeper. Because if you play only one sapper, you kind of lock yourself out of the flamer upgrade. Unless you want to build this second sapper way later. But I'm not a huge fan of that, because then you miss out of veterancy and so on. So 20mm flag is on the field. We have a heal bunker in the base. Flamer comes in handy. 2-1 no in the queue. Reakly getting platoon command post now, so Humber is not that far off. However, 2-1 will have a great timing. Map control relatively even. I would say those late advantage for Nico just by looking at the VPs. So, not a huge fan of Solo moving around the 20mm flag. 2-1 no hits the field though, could support the 20mm flag. Fighting has more shifted towards the bottom side of the map. Here we go. So Humber is in the queue, and we also have support elements on the way. Basically, the next 5 minutes will decide if Nico will be able to hold map control or not. Really, how he handles the Humber. It's the good old 2-1 Humber matchup, and whoever wins that first engagement or is even able to kill the other one will gain map control advantage. At least it always felt like that. Infantry section going for the cutoff. Nope. No harassing the 20mm flag. Humber hits the field and going straight for the top side. And here we go. Reakly artillery is coming down. Humber is coming around. Ooh, that might be a pickle depending how the RNG is. Humber could go in, get slowed by the wire though. And Flamer Pioneer gets forced off. Coastal is close by, so Snare is there. However, 2-1 gets caught off guard. I will probably die. Coastal is walking up to get the Snare out of on time. Should have hold fire, baby. Gets the engine damage. So if we have more Snare options close by, we can get rid of the Humber, and that would be a big pickup. Or at least equalize the field. Oh, Coastal gets forced off. We have a Jaeger on the field, and I don't think we'll see a dead Humber. Humber will get away easily, and that's really bad for Mr. Nico. Smoke over here. But even if he gets the Snare off now, it wouldn't be enough to kill it. So Humber should make it home easily.
The enemy has our victory points now. We're losing a victory
Overall
point
though,
to
Nico is
enemy
not
action.
looking too bad. He just needs to regain a little bit of view control, and then he should be fine. He is playing for Wirbelwind, how it looks like it. He got the unlock. Or did he cancel it? No, he has it, so Wirbel offers a lot. Reakly, by the way, didn't pick a battle group yet. So
Enemy infantry getting shot, see that?
Flak is in position. Smokes off. Humber smokes it off though. Oh, that's risky inside of this building. More Reakly artillery is coming down. Oh, what an amazing hit! Infantry section doing some good old minesweeping on the retreat. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's some amazing hits from Reakly artillery. He strikes the smoke off the 20mm, but I highly doubt that it will matter that much.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
It will get decrewed right away again. He's trying to get into position, but I think the hammer will just decrew it before it gets us. Yeah. That's some heavy losses for Nico. He has a Wirbelwind though in the queue. So all hope is not lost yet. Nice try, retreat nades didn't pay off though. He really needs to rush in to defend the 20mm flag. Like losing it would be a game ending. And he decides to go for the hammer. He will never catch it though. The hammer's way too fast. And he gives up the flag.
We've lost a sector.
I think it's the first Wirbel we see on stream, yeah? Oh, he gave up the flag though. I don't think he will recapture it. Is he looking for it? Maybe.
Damnation! The sector's an enemy. A victory point.
Second Jäger's on the way. We even have the boys upgrade, that's... It got buffed, but I'm not sure if it's worth against the Wirbel. We have more Reakly artillery coming down. Wirbel is greedy, gets there. What is he doing? One more shot. Humber even coming forward. Wirbel has 6 HP. So basically any penetration would be sufficient. But he makes it. Oh no.
We're losing a
Dingo
victory
and
point.
Humber is looking. I think he is setting up, or I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. How it looks like it.
Victory point belongs to the
Well,
enemy.
Nico was pretty lucky there. Like, if he... 1 second staying longer in this engagement or whatever could have backfired far worse. However, now we have a problem.
Vehicles can be withdrawn from the battlefield.
The
on
flag
your
is
word.
still in control of Reakly. Reakly has still the Humber. And Nico's getting a mortar. And you know, when you get as Verbot, you get a mortar to counter Brit support weapons. It tells the story that you're not doing particularly fine.
Acknowledge. Vehicle withdrawing.
YouTube chat says I should rig tournaments so Tony can win. Well, I'm not much of a rigger. Just convince Ray not to sign up, and win rates or win chances for everyone in 80 or 80 will go up dramatically.
Additional light vehicles can be withdrawn on your order.
Humber was sold off, by the way.
A victory point is being overrun.
Then it was sold off. It didn't die, right?
Reakly available to loiter the
Duvaldi not
target
paying attention.
with artillery ready to barrage on sight. Victory point lost. The enemy has control. We're losing a
No,
victory point
he
to enemy
didn't
action.
sold it off, or did it hit a mine and died? No, I'm not 100% sure.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
It was a transfer order, alright, with this one. Oh, I know what he's planning to do. He's going for those guys. For the Crusader AA.
Point is being overrun.
We will see the battle of the AA tanks. Nico though smells something is up and gets the martyr.
Victory point belongs to the enemy. We're losing a fuel point to enemy action.
At least he will recapture the 2 centimeter.
Anti-tank gun.
Oh no, it's an AT gun.
We
That's a
now
huge pickup actually.
withholding reinforcements, Commander.
That's a really huge steal because now Nico will feel more comfortable fighting against tanks in the late game. He can't build AT guns on his own, so stealing one is a huge deal. And instead of Crusader A's, we are seeing standard Crusaders. Now it's an interesting question if it's like a call that Reakly made on the fly, diverting his game plan after losing the AT guns. Like, no, okay, Crusader AA is not an option. Or he was planning to go for Crusaders all along and just wanted to get the bug target planes.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Question over question.
Cruiser finished. The enemy has our victory points now.
Verbal is doing some nice damage. Crusader is on the field. We have a martyr in the backline though. AT gun is fully reinforced. Snare is heat seeking, how it looks like it. He needs to bait the Crusader a little bit more. Oh, not sure if going hold on was worth over here. He would have not gotten out the second shot anyway. Nico stabilized nicely though. He got an AT gun, has no AT or proper AT on the field. Crusader will have a hard time dealing with it. Map control overall not that bad. Nico slightly behind in VPs, roughly 100. But there's something that can change really quickly. Second Verbal is on the way for Nico. And the second Crusader is on the way for Mr. Reakly. I'm just a little bit scared for what like the long-term plan is for Mr. Nico. He has a lot of mid-game firepower. But we are not in the mid-game anymore. And full tier 2 play is risky. He has stolen an AT gun, so maybe he can deal with that. Or use it nicely with that. Not a huge threat of solo mission, Mr. Martyr. Could have hit the mine or something over there. Martyr gets another nice shot in. AT is sadly not there to support. And that's the thing, right? The Crusaders are so fast switching sides.
We're losing a victory point.
Oh, late reaction on the AT gun. Wibble will go down.
Victory point lost.
Sending Jürgen, Dieter and Peter flying. Oh boy. What are you doing, Mr. Marder?
The Bosch hold all victory
Nice.
points.
Micro from Reakly hiding behind the side blocker and shot blocker. And now boys are coming around and I think the Barders will now go in and bye-bye, Mr.
Men are dying. A weapon crew's gone.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
We have a stockpile of command points available. Our infirmary is being attacked.
And that's game. Yeah, positioning, right? positioning our worst enemy. Reakly winning quite decisively game number 1. It went really down really quickly, right? Like, it didn't look so bad for Nico. Obviously, he was slightly behind. But one positioning mistake and everything was falling apart in mere seconds. And I think that's kind of the story of Jebel Pass. The map is so big that positioning is crucial. And people underestimate it sometimes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 between Reakly and Mr. Nico. And you know what I always forget to use? Because I forgot that it exists. The player introduction. Because we have Mr. Reakly as the Africa Corps, as the DAG. On the other side, we have Mr. Nico as the British forces. So, we see the battle of the new battle groups. Polish Lancers or Polish Cavalry against Kriegsmarine. You know, the war is going bad when the Navy has to send their forces to fight on land. So, yeah, let's hope it's not an omen. I'm a huge fan of the Kriegsmarine, man. The model looks so freaking amazing. The blue uniforms. The naval hat, and then the standard steel helm. It looks so amazing. Bike next. That's the question of, are we going full Kriegsmarine? Or are we mixing some Palm Grenadiers in as a snare platform? So second Kriegsmarine is on the field. In the meantime, Nico's playing pretty much standard Brits. Double Royal Engineer infantry section. No, Nico is Nico.
Territory secured. All quiet. Your men have cover. What is next? Hunter pioneers have finished our order.
Nico is on the top, in the middle somewhere. And Ray is on the top against Cossack. Alright, we have the first engagement.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
So I really have the question. Which upgrade do you get on the Kriegsmarine? The cheap one, the 40 ammo triple STG upgrade? Or the 100 ammo MG42 upgrade? Kriegsmarine are not taking the best first fight in the middle. They are forced off. There is a Nico in the bracket. His name is just Nico.
I hope they didn't hit something important.
Maybe you're looking at the wrong tournament. It's Eagle Strike number 10.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Yeah, I was thinking Brand Saxon should counter the STG upgrade pretty well.
An MG34 team has arrived.
In the meantime, MG34 is on the field. I really want to see if Reakly plays with hardpoints or is just getting Kriegsmarine. In the meantime, Nico obviously can't unlock anything from his battle group yet. He needs 1 CP.
Push them back into the sea.
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Reakly is getting heal now. I really want to see those Polish Lancers, man. Not a huge fan of using tech map during casts, because it kinda breaks it. You can have a look at the mini-map to see how players are spread out. I think it should be big enough to see it.
The territory sector has
So
been claimed
Nico
by the
really
enemy.
leaning into infantry section, man. For infantry sections, that kind of tells me there won't be any Polish lancers.
Signal flares will illuminate the battlefield at your command.
So bike hits veterancy 1. Forward reinforcement over here. Nice try with the wire, Nico, but it didn't pan out.
Starting requisition of light support elements.
And now we have the recon flares or the I have no idea what it's called. Recon flare. Let's call them recon flares. Reakly is unlocking flak. I really want to know what Nico's game plan is. Do you want to... Obviously not Polish lancers, otherwise he wouldn't invest so much into infantry. So, is it tulip rockets?
Research complete. Superior support weapons are available.
We have no tech yet from Nico. And interestingly, Reakly is getting a palm grenadier next.
Territory sectors are isolated. We must reconnect.
I really want to see some hard points. I really want to see them. So now we have platoon command post on the way. We have a sweeper.
We have half-track support fueled and ready for deployment.
So we have a tank hunter on the field. He is expecting a Humber, but Nico is not close.
A victory point is being taken from us.
MG42 gets for MG34 gets for off,
Victory point.
and infantry sections as well. However, so and Stuart tech. Alright, Stuart got more expensive. Basically, making it less of a spammy unit. In regard about the attack cost. I like that. I think Stuart is a great choice, especially if you're slightly more behind. Because it's less... Obviously has less of an impact than the Humber. However, it's also more durable, so... Yeah. Misplaying is not as punishable. Or you get less punished by that, especially against deck. With the tank hunter inside of the 250. Jesus Christ, I thought the building will come down.
We are losing grasp for the victory point.
Map control looking even. Not sure how resource control was though. Let's have a look.
Victory point lost.
Slight advantage for Nico.
Rear-mounted flag truck has arrived.
However, you really paid some blood to gain map control there. Nico, a little bit of manpower stuff. Can't get the Stuart out in time. Flak is on the field, however, gets slowed by the wire. Stuart now in the queue, and the Stuart will make it or break it.
Our
Like,
victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
because otherwise I see like Nico having a map control issue long-term wise. Or a unit composition
Our fuel
problem.
point
He
is
has
being
4 infantry
neutralized
sections,
by the enemy.
but barely any weapon upgrades, only 1 Bren. He has no infantry training, obviously, because he went for Stuart. And Reakly is in this fine position. Let's have a look. Which upgrades does he have? None yet. We have even the boys upgrade. And as usual, if people get the boys, they're desperate. At least he forces off the MG34. And Nico tries to play to the size of the map. Trying to harass the map. So Stuart, less
Crew is reporting in.
dependable or less squishy. I think squishy is the right word. Than the Humber, which gives it a slight fighting edge against the 250 Dank Hunter, but still has to be really careful. We have a Pack 38 on the field.
Proximity alarm. Near ammunition
Oh boy,
point.
bye bye Stuart.
We're losing
He
ground
gets
on
the
the
250,
victory
but that
point.
was not a good trade if he dies. Well,
We have lost control of a victory point.
and now the infantry section will go down. He's rebuilding the Stuart. And Reakly is not going for the chase. Really not Reakly-like.
We are losing grasp of a strategic point.
Yeah, boy.
MG-34 and crew standing
Second
by.
MG-34 solo field Stuart number 2 will hit soon the field. He unlocks the Tulip and Panzerbane rockets. With Panzerbane, by the way, also affects the decapitation strike. I think it was called. So, oh boy. I don't know, man. Tulips are not bad, but does Nico have the ammo to invest into the Stuart and not into the infantry sections? At least the 250 is dead, so Panzerjägers are less of
Our
a
victory point is being neutralized
threat.
by the
However,
enemy.
ATM positioning is a problem. Are we going to see the rockets? Keep in mind, guys, the rockets tend to collide with things. Yeah, they still have the bug if I remember.
A victory point is being taken.
They have the
from us.
LMG, the LMG is not showing up. Now we have to wait till the squad hits the base. Oh,
Victory
Stuart.
point under enemy control.
We might not even see it. Yeah, GG has been called.
Enemy is outmaneuvered and undone. Congratulations, Commandant.
Now, I need to look up what you mean, but I can do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 for Reakly. Well played there for sure. And losing against Reakly, obviously. Having issues there. Or not, it's not an issue in losing against Mr. Reakly, obviously, so 0.6.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.